Today's video is going to be a little bit different, so if you're expecting the normal sort of gear stuff, this isn't going to be the day. I'm going to talk about this guitar briefly, but this is not really the reason that I put on the camera today. It's pretty late here, but there's something that I wanted to say. This guitar, I built this. My wife and I are the kinds of people that we like to build things on our own. We like to fix things. We like to renovate things. We like to make something out of nothing, so to speak. And honestly, this was a lot of fun. It's a great project. I had this thing playing really well. I'm really proud of the work that I did with it. And it was definitely an experience. My first time fully assembling a guitar, like totally from scratch. Which leads me into this guy that you would have seen. For those of you who are unaware who this is Snorlax. Snorlax is a Pokemon. Now, I know in a lot of the videos, you'll be able to see Pokemon that kind of rotate on the amplifiers. The reason for that is because my kid has about 1,000,000 of them, and she likes kind of positioning them in different places, and she enjoys seeing them in videos when she does pop on and watch. But yeah, the Snorlax here is a little bit dirty. My wife made this. She made this out of, I think, a used guitar box that was of no use anymore. I think one of the ends of it kind of busted, but she had this plan about a year ago where she was going to make a whole bunch of things. And really, this is a piñata, so at the bottom here, you'd be able to open it, not smash it, and then you'd be able to keep this and then put it on the wall or do something like that so you could remember the holiday or, a birthday or whatever, because typically that's what people buy piñatas for, right? And, well, this guy I loved. And I have a special thing with Snorlax, especially because the day we got married, when we were reading our vows to each other, my wife totally forgot hers. She didn't bring the paper with her, so she kind of wung it. And she's not always the best on the spot, but I'll never forget, at the end of hers, she said to me, "You will always be my Snorlax," because back then, before we had the kid and all that, we did take a lot of naps during the middle of the day, and I was a little bit lazy, so to speak. But the reason I'm showing you this, and it's in here, is because earlier today, my wife's the kind of person where if she's cleaning something, she says, "Oh, you need to get out of my way." And I just kind of respect it. And we needed to do a lot of work on the garage because unbeknownst to us, we had something come up where it just needs to be like totally cleaned out and it's a mess because we just had a lot of stuff going on, ringworm with the cats, stuff was moved, infected, whatever, the less the better. This, unfortunately, made its way into the garbage. When my wife told us that, me and my kid, I was like, man, we both looked at each other like that's not where that belongs. Now, I didn't say anything because I know she's stubborn. She's asleep right now. I'm filming this at like 1:30 in the morning, right? I walked the dog, I put him back inside, and I went back out, and I grabbed Snorlax because it doesn't belong in the garbage. She worked so hard on this, and I thought she did such a great job, and yeah, the color's a little bit off, but it's symbolic, and I'm really proud that she's so creative because her creativity and her artistic vision for just little things. It's a big reason why my kid is so artistic and so creative, and I know that sometimes she can get a little bit down with that sort of stuff, and I don't mean to speak for her on that behalf. However, with that being said, like, I just want to never see that ever happen again, and I think I partially put myself to blame for it. I have a Gengar of a similar thing that's hanging up. It's been in this room for a long time, and I always thought that this was going to live outside. I didn't realize that we're just kind of neglecting it and almost taking it for granted. So it's going to live behind me, up behind the Dr. Z or whatever amplifier we're playing at any given moment, I guess. And yeah, so I guess what I'm really getting at here, you have to appreciate people and you have to encourage people, and you can't just, say it half-heartedly, or you have to actually act on it. So for all creative people, we need that. And trust me, I know that I'm a guitar player. I make videos for YouTube. I know how it is when people ignore you, when people say horrible things, or people are, mean or whatever. I mean, that stuff happens. But what's really important, stuff that is really going to stick with you, is that somebody who, says, "You did such a good job with that." And she did such a great job with this. And seeing it out there, that sucked. So we're just going to salvage it. And I know she's going to click this video. She doesn't watch my videos because she knows what the hell I'm talking about half the time. But I love you. Don't do anything that's stupid again. You're great at what you do, and I hope you make more of them. Next time, who would I want? My favorite Pokemon, Ampharos. But that's it. So if you have somebody in your life that's creative, even if they're not down, next time they post a song, next time they draw something, next time they create something out of nothing, whether it's craft or even if it's just, food, because food is a creative thing too. Let them know how good of a job they did and that you appreciate it and that you want to encourage them to keep going. Sometimes we all need that, especially as we get older, right? That's it. That's it for today. Thank you all for watching this kind of random video. I'm going to go now. Take care, guys.